Guys. Nice to see you again. I'm ready for our little challenge today. Actually, I'm not. I didn't practice today. I was so busy with other stuff, like I was teaching the whole day, and my fingers are completely cold. So, no, I'm actually not ready for the challenge, but I don't care. Hello, Michael Jordan, legit. um, Today, we are going to do the 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour challenge again with a Chopin Nocturne because I wanted to just chill a little bit today. But I actually found a Chopin Nocturne that also has some virtuoso stuff going on there. Hello, everyone. Which is number 4, Opus 15, number 1. I would have to guess which one that is. I just went through the scores and I saw this. So like that looks actually pretty. Sorry, it looks pretty difficult. Yeah, and it's written con fuoco, that part, so it's like definitely not easy, I think. But then again, it's like only 4 pages long, so I'm pretty sure I won't be able to play all 4 pages, but I think I'll just concentrate on that difficult part here. 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour challenge. As always, the same rules. I have 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour to practice a piece that I've never played before. And after each practice session, I have to try to perform the piece just the way it is in that moment. And now, actually, for everyone that is watching on YouTube, I have some great news for you because I saw in the chat that many people were complaining that they can't re-watch the stream on Twitch, which is not true. I figured a way to put the live streams also on Twitch for you to re-watch as my followers or subscribers. Also, I'm going to edit the streams in the future so you can see a summary of the stream, of the challenge, and so on YouTube in the future. So just for you to know, please come and join me on Twitch because I'm not going to live stream in the future on YouTube anymore starting on the 1st of February. So only until the end of January, I'll also be streaming on YouTube. The rest is going to happen on Twitch. So if you don't want to miss it, come on Twitch. Join me there. I'm also streaming right now on Twitch. Yeah, the VODs only last a week to 60 days. That's correct, but you can also apparently highlight them. So it's going to stay forever. Plus, come on, like, you can also watch the new stuff. You don't have to rewatch everything that I'll be streaming in the upcoming years, hopefully. But still, there is actually apparently a way to keep things there. All right, now I thought we are going to do the challenge maybe directly or maybe not. Shall I warm up before I do the challenge, or shall I like just jump into the cold water, as we say in German? I don't know. Is that a saying in English as well? Jump into the cold water? I don't know. Do you really want to see how I'm warming up? I don't know. We say deep end. Okay. The real challenge is no warm up. All right. Real challenge is no warm up. I'm already getting scared, actually. Guys, I'm so tired. Like I was teaching a lot today. Then I was preparing a new video for YouTube. And now I'm here. And I'm tired. Tomorrow is going to be my first day off, actually. I didn't really have a day off also during the holidays because like there was so many, like you had to meet so many people at that time, and It's not really a break, is it? Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great time. I hope you all are healthy and fit. Warm up with winter wind in the right hand and revolutionary in the left hand. Sure. Sure. Du mich auch, we say in German. Sure, that would be a great warm up, I guess so. All right. I think we are ready. Let me just put everything in the right thing. So we have the automatic scene switcher and the countdown. The countdown. I'm not supposed to forget the countdown. I hope I won't forget. I think I forgot how to do the countdown. Wait. Was it here? Aha, yeah, it was here. Ha! I'm not that stupid. I only want 1 minute for the beginning. Okay. And then I think we don't need the scene switcher for the first minute, do we? We don't. Right? We don't. Okay, I'll just put on the countdown now. Not the countdown, the timer. I need the timer. And I want to put my phone so it's not shutting down. What means shutting down? It's not like closing. There we go. Oh, actually, I'm really cold. Actually, when you have a performance and your fingers are cold, what I like to do is to put my fingers here because it's really warm up here. And it feels nice to cool down at that part and simultaneously warm up your fingers. Yeah, for everyone that just joined, I'm going to do the challenge with Op.15 No.1, Chopin Nocturne, which is also having a very virtuoso part, actually. So I hope that's going to be challenging enough for you guys. Actually, do you want to see the scores? Maybe you want to see the scores. That's going to be fun. Wait. Let me just search for the scores. Come here. Okay. Download. I have to look into my other screens that are at the end of that room. Here. There we go. Is she Asian? Someone asks. I am half Asian. My mom comes from Taiwan, actually. So, yeah, I'm kinda Asian, like half Asian. Is someone else here half Asian? Let me know in the chat. Okay, now I just have to find the right whatever. Here. Haha, I found it. So you can see what I have to deal with today. Here. You see that? You see that? That looks complicated, doesn't it? Yeah. I think I'll just make this bigger so you can actually see better. But then again, Oh. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Okay. Here we go. These are kind of trills, like not really trills, but they are supposed to be pretty fast. So we'll see how far I'll get. Guys, are you ready for 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour challenge? I'm not, but we don't care about that. Right? Right. Okay, I'll turn on the mic for the piano and... wait, I also have to turn on the countdown for this so you can actually follow the countdown. Huh. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this? No. No, it's not. How do I integrate the countdown again? Oh no, I forgot how to do it. Wait. Wait. I have the countdown here. Anyways, you saw the scores. You have to keep it in mind. So be nice with me. And we are going to start the countdown in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Wait. Why did I put the timer on 1 hour? I wanted 1 minute. Anyways, I can see the time over there. I have only 1 hour. Okay. Okay. Chill, okay? You can see I'll show you the score, so I hope you will have a little bit mercy with me. Whatsoever. You all know that I only managed to play like two measures. 2 measures only. My God, that's a new record, I feel. That was actually really bad. But I also got confused because I put the wrong timer on, I feel. Let's find some excuses for me, okay? Okay. 10 minutes. Did someone of you play this, by the way, already? Like, this Nocturne. Let me know in the chat. Have you played this Nocturne already? Someone? Or are you playing any Nocturnes by any chance? Let me know. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to turn on the automatic scene switcher for the 10 minutes. But I also have to change the countdown to 10 minutes. And I have to turn it on for the others as well. Okay. Are you ready for 10 minutes? Yes, we are not. Okay, let's go. Start. the second mic. I'm not sure if I'm playing the right notes. I have to count actually. Where's my pencil? Help! Where's my pencil? Ah! No! I need a pencil! Ah, where's my pencil? I don't want to use this pencil here. Wait, I don't want to use like this permanent stuff on my books. No! Am I stupid? Am I stupid? No. No, I need a pencil. I need a pencil, guys. Where did my pencil disappeared? I always have a pencil here. Ah! My God, I found it. It was directly here. It was directly here. Okay. Okay. I wanted to count. Let's see. 9. Okay, it was actually correct what I initially thought. Oh my God, I'm stupid. Okay. That's such a beautiful part, actually. I forgot to put you on the automatic scene switcher I just saw, so I'll put that one now. And start. Huh? Is there something invisible? Oh, why is it invisible? Ouch. Okay, there is like a mistake somewhere, technically. That's very strange, actually. I don't know what's happening, but I feel like sometimes my computer just does crazy shit. Oh. Oh, and now, of course... Ah! It started the timer again. Well, the timer is not at 10 minutes. Oh, shit. Wait. Stop. Okay. Well, the timer is now at 2 minutes. And we're stopping the timer here. I have to reconsider a couple of things in my technical setup here. I don't know why the cameras are not working. Okay, 1 minute left. Okay, 30 minutes left. Instead of shutting down the timer, I shut down my mic. Okay, there was way too much stuff that put me off today. Let me try to figure out first what's wrong with my other cameras. And that was actually really stupid. Let me see. Did it work now? No, it's still wrong. Why is it like that? Huh? Let me shut down the other cameras. Was it with the upper camera as well like that? No. Okay. The upper camera is working. It's just that one. I don't understand what's happening. Huh? Okay, maybe I'll just turn it off, throw it out, and we are going to get another one. Aha! Aha! Thank you. Okay, let me just go through very quick through the other cameras just to check. That one is working. That one is now also working. Good, we are set up for 1 hour. God. Good, guys. I think we are ready for the 1 hour challenge. I hope, but I have to change the countdown. Oh, while I change the countdown, here's a little reminder. I'm coming to Hamburg on the 28th of February. And I'm going to play all the 4 Chopin ballades, the Pathetique Sonata by Beethoven, and Children's Corner by Debussy. Okay. I nearly destroyed my setup here. Okay. Tickets and information you'll find in the link in the description box, and also in my Twitch information for the channel. Thank you. I cut it myself, and I think I failed hard because actually I think it's like a little bit. I think it's a little bit too long still, the hair. But I didn't dare to go shorter than that, so now it's like that. I thought new year, new haircut, but I was like, oh no. When am I going to perform the etudes again? I don't know, actually. I miss them already now, after not performing them for a year, but I don't know. Maybe I should still wait a little bit and let it sit. All right, 1 hour. Let's bring it on. Is the countdown actually on the others? No, it's not here. Okay, here is it. Okay. And we'll put 1 hour on. By the way, everyone that is still watching on YouTube, please consider watching on Twitch, because I'm not going to continue streaming on YouTube in February, starting in February. So if you don't want to miss the live streams in the future, come to Twitch. I'm live streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. Monday is going to be Masterpiece Monday. Wednesday, like today, is going to be the Challenge Wednesday. And Sunday is Subscriber Roast Sunday. So, why am I not live streaming on YouTube? Because I feel like the live streaming platform, like Twitch, is built for live streams. So it's a little bit easier and more fun actually to live stream on Twitch. And YouTube for me is the long form video platform, and it's the long form video platform for me, so I'll keep my long form videos there, live streams on Twitch, and everything that's short is on Instagram or on YouTube Short. But I'm not like a huge fan of YouTube Short, but anyways. So, yeah, I know it's sad that I'm not continuing on YouTube, but like I will continue the long form videos on YouTube, but not the live streams. So check out the live streams on Twitch and the long form videos on YouTube. All right, 1 hour. Let's wait. Yeah, I think I'll first turn that on. And then I'll turn on the countdown. Are you ready? I'm not, but we are doing it anyways. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to put the countdown here as well. Ah! Wait. Anyways, I'll do it. Let's go. Okay, guys, last 7 minutes. I don't know. What should I do? What should I do? Practice, I guess. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the mic. Okay, 1 hour is over. It's performance time. It was a pleasure to work on that piece, actually. It was much more difficult to play the slower part than the middle virtuoso part, which surprised me. Like, what? Nah, doesn't really surprise me. I mean, slow parts are difficult, but this one in particular, it needs so much control, and I expected the virtuoso part to be more difficult. Let's say that. Still, it's difficult. Everything is difficult. Okay, let's perform. Let's perform. Let's go. Such a beautiful piece. Oh my god. Guys, that was so much fun, actually. I didn't expect to play the full piece at the end of this challenge, to be honest. It's such an innocent piece, I feel. Like, what's your impression on this? Let me know in the chat, actually. I would love to play all the nocturnes at some day, like, and record them on an album. That would be so cool to have like a full nocturne album. Sorry. I think that would be a cool idea. Guys, everyone that is still watching on YouTube, please check out my Twitch account. I am streaming in the future everything on Twitch. I'll keep my live streams on Twitch and my long-form videos on YouTube. So if you don't want to miss the live streams in the future, please check out the link in the description box for my channel on Twitch. It's Heart of the Keys with an underscore in between each and every word. Also, for everyone that is new here, I'm coming to Hamburg on the 28th of February. I'll be playing in the beautiful LAEISZHALLE, all four Chopin ballades, the Pathétique Sonata by Beethoven, and Children's Corner by Claude Debussy. You'll find tickets and information in the link in the description box and also in the information of my Twitch channel. I'm looking forward very much to that concert, also to the meet and greet after the concert, like always. And yeah, it's going to be the first time that I'm going to perform at the beautiful LAEISZHALLE, which is like one of the most prestigious concert halls in Germany, actually. Yeah. Has any one of you been at the LAEISZHALLE before? Oh, on Twitch apparently there is some lagging. At least someone is complaining a little bit about lagging on Twitch. Can anyone else confirm? That's like too bad. But actually, I hope at least that my internet connection should be good enough, stable enough to keep up with everything. Okay, well, I will definitely investigate in that and see what exactly is the problem. Yeah, I would love to come to New York for a concert. Actually, it's on my plan for this year to plan a US tour. But yeah, it's really me. It's Heart of the Keys. It's Anik. I'm not the Heart of the Key. Do you know, guys, what actually is the Heart of the Key? Like, I didn't just choose this. I didn't just choose this name out of fun, you know? There is a real meaning behind the Heart of the Keys. Can someone tell me in the chat what the Heart of the Keys actually is? I'm actually going to include that in the next YouTube video that's coming up on Sunday. So now I'm excited to see what your answers are going to be. What is the Heart of the Key? Did someone actually watch my videos? Oh yeah. No, it's not the Yu-Gi-Oh reference. That would be actually pretty cool. It's not the middle part of the key. It's the sweet spot of the keyboard. That's exactly. Oh my god. Oh my god, there are so many people that actually had the answer correct. You're so cool too. Asian battleship, okay. So for everyone that didn't know, wait, I'll just show you again. So if you touch the key somewhere here, so in the outer corner, like the first centimeter of the keyboard, that's where you have most of control. And the closer you go to the middle part, the less control you have. So that's just physics, you know? It's just physics. Playing piano is just physics. Too bad that I was so bad at physics. Actually, let me know. Like, are you good at school? Are you good? Were you good at school? And which were the the classes that you really thrived in? Like, I I was really bad in physics and also in chemistry, but I had to do it. So, you know, I kind of just tried my best and tried to not fail. That was it. Yeah, I loved math actually. Math was my best grade at the end. Like even better than music actually. Like my dad, when he saw my final grade at my final exam, I had uh, I had nearly full score on math. Like in Germany, we have up to 15 points. Like that's 15 points is like the full, everything is correct. And I had 14 points, which is an A. And 15 would be an A plus. I didn't get that one. But but math was really my best score. Music, I failed a little bit because it was not difficult to me, but I didn't read the text correctly, that like the question correctly, and then I analyzed a very 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 small part only instead of the full thing, and so like I mistook the question a little bit. So it turned out to not be my best grade, even though it should definitely have been my best grade. I read the question wrongly. So Anik, you set the science lab on fire. Exactly. That's who I am. So you better don't let me into a science lab. Uh, do you remember which question it was? Actually, that was not a real question. It was more like so the task was that we have to analyze a piece from measure blah 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 until measure. I think I read 138, but I would have had to analyze up to 183. So I had that twist in the numbers somehow. And so I didn't analyze like 50 measures or something, which is a big chunk. And I can remember that like I was the first one who finished the exam and who just gave the paper to the teacher and went outside, and I was really wondering why everyone else took so much longer than me. I was like, that was not so difficult, like why are they all taking so long? So yeah. But Kawai Ka is asking, do you want to become a piano teacher? I mean, I do give lessons, but not on a regular basis because I want to concentrate on other things right now. Yes, I did my Abitur in Stuttgart or close to Stuttgart. Back then, in a time when Abitur was actually, well, back then it was also already easy, but nowadays I feel like it's even easier than back then. I did it in 2013. Oh my God, it's like 13 years ago already. Back to the question if I want to become a piano teacher. I am teaching piano. And for everyone that's wondering and would like to have a lesson, check out my website. You'll find the online lessons there where we'll have one-to-one lessons. It's actually a lot of fun every time. And I think I would like to someday maybe apply for a professorship at university because I think I'm more specialized into working in that direction and not so much on working with, kids. Most of the time, piano teachers, like regular piano teachers, they would work with kids, and I'm not necessarily yeah. I'm not really a good teacher for kids, I guess. I don't know why. If you have kids, will you teach them piano? That's actually a very good question because I don't know. It's not that I hate kids, like not at all. I love kids. I want to have children someday. But it's just that I think I'm a little bit impatient when it comes to playing piano. Like I don't really understand specific problems, let's say. And also when I was a kid, I was so invested into piano playing. I don't understand if people are not. And very often, unfortunately, nowadays, kids are brought to the teacher without the kid actually wanting to learn piano. And I think that's my main issue. So at the university, you know, the people that go there to study, they really want to learn piano. Otherwise, you wouldn't do that. Of course, there are some people who are a little bit strange, but still, like the majority of people there is really invested in that and gives everything. But lots of people who do that only for a hobby. Or not, no, that's not true, because a lot of people that come to my masterclass lessons online, they are fully invested as well. But it's more about the people who go to piano lessons on a regular basis and are like more or less forced to go there by their parents. I hope you understand what I mean. Like it doesn't count for everyone, but for a big chunk of people. And I can see myself getting very frustrated because of that and then doing probably more damage than good. Like I think I could turn into someone who is going to take away the fun of making music because it's just not fun to teach with like this kind of environment. What is the website for the lessons? Yeah, you'll find the website, or actually the link for the lessons, also in the link in the description box. Or also just go for annick-piano.com. That's my website. And Annick is with QUE. I think there must be a link on my channel information, actually. Lolinator. Yeah, actually, I'm live streaming now pretty often. 3 times at least a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. So for everyone that is new, also on YouTube watching this, check out my Twitch account. I'm going to live stream on Twitch much more in the future. And on YouTube, I would like to only keep my long-form videos and not the live streams. Thank you so much, Craxy for subscribing. That's such a big support, actually. My favorite Nocturne is, I think it's Op.48 No.1. Is it? This is bum 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 bum. That one. I think it's so beautiful. And it's like it's breaking my heart every time. I did play it at some point, but I would say that I didn't study it like as deeply as other pieces, because there was like a time there were other projects and concerts that were collapsing, so I didn't have enough time to continue with that one. But yeah. What do you think about Liszt's Valse Impromptu? I actually don't know if I know that piece. You know, even though I'm a pianist, I don't know all the pieces that were written for piano. Even if they might be quote unquote famous, you have to understand that I'm not listening so much to music, or at least not so much to piano music, out of the reason that I don't want to get influenced by others too much with their interpretation. So when I'm learning a new piece, I would like to be as uninfluenced as possible, so I can create my own interpretation of that. And Chopin's Écossaise, I actually also don't know that. Maybe I know it if I hear it, but I can't recall the music now. When you read sheet music, can you hear the music in your head without playing it? I do, to a specific point. It depends a little bit on how complex the piece is, to be honest. I'm not necessarily very good in that. Like, there are people who are trained in doing this. We did have a little bit on, like, we did have exercises and lessons on that. It's called Gehörbildung, like ear training, basically, where we would have to sing right from the sheet without knowing how it's going to sound. But yeah, actually, I should do this more now. Like, I feel like I lost a little bit of these skills. Or not lost, but like I didn't train these skills so much after finishing university. Oh, thoughts on Liszt Dante Sonata. I mean, I love it. I would like to play it someday. I just don't know when. Like, my list of pieces that I would love to play is not very long, but it's also not very short. And I would like to first check through all of them, and then we'll see about that. Yokima141 ist saying, eine meiner Schwierigkeiten beim Spielen sind Scales. Hast du vielleicht einen wesentlichen Tipp, der gut fürs Lernen ist? So, Yokima is struggling to play scales and is asking for tips and tricks for learning them. Well, I would, first of all, lots of slow practice. That's the first thing. And take a scale that's easy to play. For example, D flat major. D flat major uses all the black keys, which is easier for your hand to grab. It's more natural, basically. So don't start with C major. C major is like the most difficult scale that you could choose, actually. So start very slow and then take some rhythms to speed up, basically. So it's your ya da dee da 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 dee dum, and then you switch around the rhythm bottom 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 bottom, and then you take more and more fast notes. For example, da dum ba da da dum ba dum, and continue. Like, try to play the scale over 4 octaves, basically, and not just one scale. And then you add more and more fast notes, actually. Adagio is asking, why is C major the most difficult one? Because C major is playing only on white keys, obviously. And playing only on white keys is actually not natural for our hand. Our hand, you have to see, our hand is built that way, how can I put it, like this. So, oh my god, my hand looks so weird, right? Yeah, anyway, I feel like this looks better. So we have these 3 middle fingers that are much longer than the 5th and the 1st finger, right? So if we try to put them all into one line, we would have to do a very, very small hand, which creates quite some tension here, and you would need like lots of control, and like it's very difficult to get everything lined up like that, basically. So your hand is much smaller. While when you have a relaxed hand, you'll see that 2, 3, and 4, they go much more forward. And that if you put them on black keys, it's more natural for them to stay also in the heart of the key. Like that's the most important part. Like you want to stay in the heart of the key when you play scales, or anything that you want to play. Try to stay in the heart of the key. So yeah, that's more natural for your hand to stay in the heart of the key and to have more control if you play lots of black keys in the scale. Bosse is asking, what did you study in university? I studied piano, performance thing. Like, so you can study piano, and after the 4th semester, after the 4th semester, there you will have to play in front of a jury, which exists of all the piano professors of your university, and they're going to decide in which way you are allowed to continue, basically. So there are 3 ways. At least it was like that back then in my time. The first one is you're becoming a piano teacher. The second one is teaching plus artistic, so it's like two in a combination, and the third one is the only artistic way, and I went the artistic way, and from there I continued finishing my bachelor, master, and then it's called the Konzertexamen, which is comparable with a PhD but in music, basically, but not music science. It's just performing art, basically, but without a title. Like I'm not having a PhD title or anything like that. It's just called Konzertexamen. So it's like the highest academic degree that you can get in Germany. Music in the UK, music degrees exist where you would be given the option to be required to learn another instrument. I think I don't know if that counts for every university, but I'm pretty sure it does in Germany, that if you study piano, you don't have to study another instrument. You would have to, like in my case, I had to sing in the choir, in the university choir, for, I don't know, 2 to 4 semesters or something like that. But I'm not forced to learn any other instrument, while all the other instrumentalists have to learn playing piano, which honestly makes sense. But yeah. I think it would have been good if we didn't only have to go to the choir, but actually got singing lessons as pianists, because we tend to forget so quickly that we have to breathe, we have to sing at the piano, and just learn like basics of how to control your voice, how to control your body to create music and things like that, because in the end, really the real instrument is our body and not the piano, because you want to bring your body into the right movement, into the right position to create the music and to let it just flow through you. So yeah, that's like, I think if we would have had to learn singing, that would definitely helped a lot. Oh, guys. Giorgio Blancato is asking, in your interpretation of Chopin Etude Op.10 No.1, you do a voce avere arpeggio. Can you explain why do you do this? I guess you mean that I'm not so good in Italian? Yeah, Italic? No, Italian. I didn't learn Latin or Italian but I guess you mean that I'm like taking out a voice, um, a middle voice, a hidden middle voice. To me, I've always heard that middle voice since I started to learn that piece when I was, I don't know, 14, 15 years old, something like that. I've always heard that in my head when I was playing it, and at some point I wanted to just bring it out more. Because it actually makes sense. There are a couple of parts where, like a couple of hints where Chopin's telling you to, bring out that middle voice. Okay, so next time is going to be Feu Follet. 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour challenge. I see. Feu Follet is going to be next time. I'll definitely wait. Let me note it so I don't forget it. Oops. I think I need my gymnastic ball because it's like I'm starting to have back pain again. Feu Follet for the next live stream, which is going to be on the 14th of January, like the next challenge live stream. Let me get my ta-da! For everyone that's wondering, that's my gymnastic ball. And I like to sit on it because it's like so much better, and I'm going to stay in the movement while I'm sitting. Arabesque No.1 by Debussy. I've already done it as a challenge before. You can find it on YouTube. Just search for it, you'll find it. How do you request pieces for the challenge? Also, what do you think is the hardest piano piece ever composed? I sometimes just randomly choose a piece out of the pieces that are in my books. And sometimes I just, I hear something and I'm like, oh, I want to play this, and then I'm like, okay, let's do a challenge about that. The problem is always that I just don't have so much time to, study every single piece that's written for piano in detail, like I'm doing with, for example, the Chopin ballades or whatsoever. And that means that I just want to have fun with these, most of the time. Ravel Alborado del Grazioso, I did play that already. I did play that already. I studied it already many years ago, but it must be already like, I think it's already 10 years ago or something like that. So maybe I can take it out for the challenge. Why not? I think that's good. What is this cookie invasion thing here? Une Barque sur l'Ancien, I also played that. Like, I played the full miroir, actually. The full miroir, I played it back then. It's probably like 10 years ago. You performed in Paris last year, right next to where I live. Hope to see you the next time. Wow, you live like in the center of Paris. This is so cool. Like, I don't know if I would want to live in Paris, like in the city center of Paris, because it's like, it must be very busy, right? Like, I think for a weekend, it's cool, it's nice, because it's so busy and you are, like, I don't know, you can just go everywhere by foot, but I don't know. I can't imagine living there because I don't think that I could practice so much piano there, I guess. But still, it's so cool. Actually, about Paris, I was thinking about this year, 2026. I should go back to Paris, but then again, I don't think that I can come up with a new program up until then. Like, I will be concentrating on the Chopin ballades for the full year because I want to record them on my new album, hopefully soon. So I don't know. Should I come back to Paris with the same program as last year? I think that's a little bit strange. Or should I just not come to Paris this year and therefore come next year with a new program? Let me know what you think in the chat. Boss says asking, wie gut muss man im Klavierspielen ungefähr sein? Wie gut muss man im Klavierspielen ungefähr sein, wenn man Klavier studieren möchte? Ich bin am Überlegen, das zu machen. So how good do you have to be at playing piano to study it? That's a really good question. I can't really give you a final answer on that. I can only tell you that there is a very limited amount of places to study piano, and especially in Germany, like the competition is extremely high to get a place in a university, in like a music university. So at least back then when I started to study, we had like around 300 people that applied for the bachelor piano degree. Like they wanted to enter a bachelor degree, and only 3 people got a place. I don't know how it is nowadays, if there are still so many people applying for music university, but back then it was really tough. So you better be really good. Have you thought about any new pieces you want to learn? Sure, there are so many pieces that I want to learn, and sometimes I actually want to learn more Mozart again, because I'm a huge fan of Mozart. I love his music, and I think it really brings you back to concentrating on the very basics, in terms of, like, I don't say that this is beginner basics. Like, every beginner should learn these basics, every advanced should take care of these basics, but also every professional. And these basics are like so important, and you really have to get them right, especially in Mozart's music, because you will hear everything. So if you want to get, if you really want to get kick in the ass, then play Mozart. Can you explain what is the 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and 60 minutes lesson course? What is the difference? It's just the length of the course, actually. So you can book different lengths. It's going to be still the same. Like, we are going to be on a Zoom meeting. It's going to be a 1-to-1 lesson. So only you and me, and it's either 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 60 minutes of a session that you can book, basically. And yeah, that's it. Oh, by the way, for everyone that is actually interested in getting a masterclass with me online, it would be great if you're not using your phone for this. I know it might feel like it's an easy solution, but it's mainly for your experience. Like, if you have a laptop or a computer or just a bigger screen, also, like, I wouldn't necessarily recommend an iPad, because just imagine you have to put this next to you, so it's on the one hand filming you, so I can see in the best case your complete upper body, like just whatever you see here in that frame, basically. So I can see your complete upper body. I can see your hand, the arm movement, the face, and your head. Um, and simultaneously, I have to get the best sound possible, which, of course, like most people don't have an extra microphone. But if you want to have as much detail shown to me as possible, then get an extra microphone. But it's fine if you use a laptop and the microphone of your laptop that's integrated in your laptop. We can work with that. But just please don't use your phone for the lessons. What is the hardest piece ever? I can't tell you. I think it really depends on every person. Like sometimes people have difficulty with a specific technique. May it be like a virtuoso playing technique or sound technique. There are so many things that play into the hardest piece. I think I can't really say like, it's not really, there's nothing like a hardest piece, I feel. Are you tempted to perform a piano concert with orchestra? Which one? Oh, I would love to play so many piano concertos with orchestra, but playing piano concertos with orchestra, I did play a couple of concertos in the past, but it's so difficult to actually get an orchestra that will play with you. Like, I don't have control over that, unfortunately. But if I was free to choose which piano concerto I want to play with an orchestra, if they would be willing to play with me, I would definitely want to play Tchaikovsky. I love that one. I would love to play Moshkovsky. I already studied that one, but I never got the chance to play it with orchestra because it's like that unknown that I guess no one wanted to play it, but it's so beautiful. It's like, honestly, it's to me, it's as beautiful as the Rachmaninoff piano concertos. It's like, it's stunning, but most people don't know them. Unfortunately, to play with orchestras, you need to win competitions. Not necessarily, though. You just have to have the right connections, like always. Is competing on your future plans? No, not at all. Like, no, never anymore. I played enough competitions in my life. It was not that I was not good in competitions. Actually, I won most of the competitions that I played, but I honestly believe that competitions are doing more harm than good to classical music. And yeah, don't get me started. People that are more often here on the live stream, they already know I'm not a huge fan of competitions. So, yeah. Guys, I'm starting to be really tired. I'm already working since 9 a.m. this morning, and I would like to have a break now. Tomorrow is going to be my first day off, like completely off. I'm not going to touch the piano, I'm not going to touch the computer. I'm only going to sit on my couch and watch TV and let my brain rot. Does anyone have like a series or a couple of movies that they can recommend that I can watch tomorrow and just forget about my brain? What is my favorite show? I don't know if I have a favorite show. I loved Breaking Bad. I was a fan of Stranger Things. up until the last season. The last season was not good, honestly. I didn't like it. But that's just my opinion. Did some of you watch Stranger Things? Did you also see the last season? What was your opinion on that? I thought it was like I thought it was like a little bit disappointing. Very much disappointing, actually. Um, I did start Better Call Saul, but I didn't finish it. But I watched Breaking Bad and I loved it. And Better Call Saul is also really good. I just at some point I don't know. I just forgot to continue, I guess. Can I see the behind piano model? You mean my Lego piano? This was a present from my siblings for my 25th birthday. That's Lego. And you can even touch the keys, and inside there is like the mechanics, and you can even open it here. Wait, from the side. Ta-da, and see inside. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. Ah. And it's actually pretty heavy. It's like one of the last things that Lego did before it turned out to become not so cool anymore, I feel. Now they are not doing so cool stuff anymore. My god, this is dusty. I'm sorry. I have to clean you. Anyways. Did you watch The Maestro by Bradley Cooper? No, I didn't. What is that? Is it related to music? It sounds like. How long did it take to make? That Lego piano, I actually didn't build it myself. It was my siblings. My siblings built it for me because they knew that I'm like really bad at this kind of stuff. It's Leonard Bernstein's live. You should watch it immediately. Oh, okay. Is it a relatively new movie then? I didn't know of that. I will have to look at it. Yeah. That's definitely a good tip. I will try to find it tomorrow. No, I didn't build the Lego piano. Now the secret is gone. Um, did you watch the Tar? What is Tar? Amadeus, the movie is really good. Yeah, I liked it as well. It's actually really, really fun to watch. And they also included so good music there. I'm sorry if I disappointed anyone that I didn't build the Lego piano myself. It was a present by my siblings, and the present also included that they are going to build it for me because actually, honestly, my fingers hurt a lot when I'm building too much Lego. I did build like the full Christmas advent calendar, not the full because my fingers hurt at some point, but like I got a Christmas calendar for with Snoopy Christmas figures, which is like super cute, but to be honest, it was like it took forever and I'm still not finished with that full calendar, and my fingers always hurt after that. Do you like jazz? I love jazz. And actually 2026 was my goal to go more into improvisation and discovering jazz for me at the piano, because I'm so scared of improvising at the piano. Do you sometimes regret devoting your life to devoting? Is it devoting or devoting? Devoting, right? Devoting your life to piano. That's a very tough question, actually. I don't know if regret is the right word for that, though. I do sometimes think life could have been so much easier if I just got a normal job and have like a 9 to 5 job, and I can come home and just stop working, and it's not about, the full thing of going on stage and performing in that moment, and you have to be ready in that moment. I love it on the one hand, and I hate it on the other hand, because what if you have a bad day? What if, I don't know, you what if you have a bad day? What if you had a bad week? What if you had a bad month? Like, and people, they don't see what's happening behind the scenes, behind the curtains. They are like, yeah, so you have to go on stage now and you have to perform, and it has to be perfect, otherwise I'll be disappointed, it feels like. And um to me, it's I don't know. I love performing on stage. That's like the best feeling ever. And simultaneously, I feel like sometimes it's so unthankful. That whole thing. You go on stage and you will never be satisfied with what you did there. You come down from stage and you're like, okay, I have to work on that. And it takes a while until you find one thing that you're satisfied with, like satisfied, that you think was not that bad. Have you ever messed up a concert really badly? Yes, I did. It it was on a very hot summer day, and my fingers started to sweat, which they normally don't do, actually. And I started to struggle also mentally with with the Mozart sonata right in the beginning. Like, if I have a tip for you, don't start with the Mozart sonata in the beginning of your piano concerto, of your piano recital. So I started to struggle right in the beginning, and I couldn't calm down my brain anymore. So the panic took over, and at some point I was like, this is so bad, I have to stop. So I actually stopped. I stood up, I turned to the audience, and I told them, I'm sorry, this is not what I prepared for you. Let me just dry my hands and give me another chance. And the second time I played it, it was so much better. I was still like freaking out on stage, but most people, they didn't get it. But it was so much better. And then I finished the full concert, and it was actually a big success afterwards. But still, like, I felt so embarrassed, super embarrassed. How much does YouTube pay you? That's actually a very good question. It depends a little bit, on the views and on how many videos I bring out. Like, in the end, it really just comes down to the views. There was a time where I was putting more videos out and there was much more engagement on my YouTube channel. Right now, it's actually nearly nothing. So I'm trying to build it up again a little bit more, because I just didn't take so much time for YouTube last year in 2025. Any tips on how to not black out during a competition like Jugend musiziert? Phew, I mean, you can't really avoid a blackout. If a blackout wants to come, it will come. Try to perform as much as possible, so you have that as an exercise as well. So like performing needs to be practiced. If it's like the only time that you perform in the competition, it's a little bit too late, honestly. Like you should definitely perform more often. Have you watched the Chopin competition? Actually, no. No, I didn't. I didn't follow it. And I don't have any thoughts on anyone who participated there because I didn't see them. I didn't watch them. I didn't hear them. So I'm sorry. Actually, guys, I wanted to ask you something. Because in my last YouTube video, I was playing the Mephisto waltz, and for the thumbnail, I didn't have so much time. So I just simply asked Gemini to create a thumbnail for me that would suit this challenge. And I wanted to have Mephisto on the thumbnail, I wanted to have Liszt on the thumbnail, and it turned out to be what I thought is a fun thumbnail. And I took that thumbnail, and it turned out that people hated me for that because I used AI to create a thumbnail. Now, I would like to know your opinion on that. First of all, I thought most of the YouTubers are using AI for their thumbnails now. And second, is it really comparable with using AI for a thumbnail versus using AI for like creating art instead of artists? Like, I don't consider a thumbnail as art, right? Like, at least for me. I wouldn't put that thing on my wall at home. So yeah, I got a little bit overwhelmed by the comments I received for this one. So yeah, let me know what you actually think. Also, to me, that video, I paid someone to edit that video for me because I didn't have time. And then getting that feedback of I'm not willing to pay artists or other people to do the work for me is, I feel a little bit, I don't know, confused because I literally had to pay someone to do the video for me. And yeah, then again, I'm not earning anything, like not anything, but like not so much through YouTube, that I could pay someone to do the video and thumbnails and so on and so on, especially now that I could just ask AI to do it for me if I don't have the time. Like, you have to think of how long it takes to create a thumbnail normally. Like, normally I would have to spend probably around an hour or something to create a thumbnail. Well, anyways, I mean, I can see why people are feeling confused about the thumbnail, but then again, I don't know. I thought it is actually a cool thumbnail. But yeah. Okay. Well, at least I also see a couple of comments here that don't feel so bothered of the AI thumbnail, because I really got I really got shocked when I saw all the comments that were like really very, yeah, I don't know, like, oh my God, you used AI for the thumbnail, I'm going to unfollow you and stuff like that. I'm like, you didn't even watch the video, right? Like, also, I'm actually doing all these videos for people to watch for free, and simultaneously people expect me to spend money on creating these videos. It's like a little bit, I don't know. Ben Laude also received similar comments for his AI thumbnail. Okay, well. Why would AI show that a person doesn't care? Like, I'm honestly really interested in learning why you would think so. Because I didn't just, create a random thumbnail. I put some thoughts into that, and I could have never created the thumbnail in that way that AI did for me. Like, not never, but it would have taken me so much time to actually get there. Anyways. Wait, there is an interesting comment that I just lost. I have to scroll back. Would you like if people started using AI to create music and use that for everything without thought while it destroys environment at the same time? I mean, I can understand that, the AI is using lots of energy. Like, that's a critic that I can take. However, I actually also think that I don't think that AI will ever take over music or art in general. Like, sure, it's going to change our future now, and it's going to change our perception of things, but it's a little bit like playing chess, we all know that the computer is much better in playing chess than human are, but we still play chess, and we still like to play chess. And I think it's the same for music and art. Now, I don't consider the thumbnail as art, as I already mentioned, so yeah. Anyways, enough of that topic. Well, I'm happy to see at least a couple of comments here that are not completely against what I did, or at least not completely hating me on that. um, Jin Improvisations is asking, will there be a community concert in 2026 again? Sure. Sure, why not? I just have to figure out where and when. Honestly, we did also have a community concert in 2025. It was somewhere in October. I did record it, but I know that my camera failed at some point and it just shut itself down. So I don't know if I recorded everything of the concert or everyone. And now I know there are a couple of people that performed there and that are still waiting for that video to come out, but honestly I just didn't have the time to edit that video. But I want to bring it at some point. I'm sorry for everyone that's still waiting. But yeah, I would like to organize another community concert in 2026. That would be actually cool. Actually, I want to ask you guys, would you like if I organized a community concert, not just in a Steinway store that's opened like to the public so people can just come in and out while you play, but an actual concert in a concert hall, um where you're going to perform together with me. So I'm going to play like half of the concert and the other half is going to be people out of the community that will be invited to play there. Would you be interested in that kind of stuff? But then again, I'm a little bit scared that like I want to include people on different levels for these community concerts, and I'm a little bit scared that I would scare people away who are like beginners, or just, don't have any experience in performing, and ask them to perform on a real stage. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this too much. I don't know. But would that be an idea of like organizing a community concert where I'll be playing half of it and the other half will be community people? Okay, well, apparently it looks like most people like it, so maybe I'll try to figure out something. Um and I hope I can bring it to life at some point. Okay, well, with that, let me think how I can do that, how I can bring that to life. And well, as long as nobody is expecting me to pay for the performance or for the travel and the stay and so on, I think I can handle that. Yeah. So I will definitely note it and think of how to do it, and maybe I will already do it this year. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it in the beautiful LAEISZHALLE in Stuttgart, which is the concert hall in Stuttgart. But then again, I already did like the last community concerts. They were always in Stuttgart. So maybe I should do it somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Piano battle? I don't know. Should we really call it a piano battle? I don't know. Like it makes things so it puts things so much into a competition, and I don't like having music in a competition like that. What kind of music would you let community people play? Actually, they are free to play whatever they want to play. Like, you can play classical pieces, you can play jazz, you can play your own compositions, everything you want to play. So far, we always did it with audition tapes. So people would send me their audition tapes, like a short video of them playing, and we would look through them in a live stream together and pick the people who are going to perform. No river flows in you. Yeah, that's not allowed, especially not if you want to be chosen to play in a big concert hall. Are you allowed to play copyright music in concert? Actually, yes, but I would have to, like, I always have to write it to the GEMA, it's called, or like in Germany it's called GEMA, in other countries it's called differently. So there's like an institution that is controlling if you're playing copyright music, and if there is copyright music being played in the concert, you would have to pay a specific amount of money. So far, since my program is full of classical stuff, I never had to deal with actually paying something for the music. So I can't really tell you how much that would be, to be honest. So, yeah. Flohwalzer auch nicht. Depends on your version of Flohwalzer. If that's like a crazy impressive version, why not? But yeah, I would like people to take it a little bit more serious, especially if they are getting invited to play on a real stage in a real concert hall. Like, it should be a really good program that's going to be put together. Also, if I'm also going to perform on that night, I think maybe we should figure out a program that would actually match in terms of like dramaturgy. So it's like it makes sense as a program, kind of. But yeah, we'll see about that. I'm already getting excited for this. I think it would be really cool to organize something like that. Maybe, I feel like in Christmas time there's always so much of stuff happening that probably it would be too much if I'm organizing it in December, I guess. Maybe we can do it in November. How about instead of playing in Paris the full old program from me, maybe I'll play part of the program and the other part is going to be people from the community, and this time in Paris. Since so far I only did the community concerts in Stuttgart, I think that would be cool. What do you think? How can I get to playing on stages more? Is it mainly over competitions? I mean, through competitions, you definitely will, like, if you win something, you will get invited more. But it's mainly about connections. So if you have a concert, try to connect to people because they might have another option for you to play a concert as well. When is the concert in Paris? I didn't book any date yet, so we are still free to choose. Normally, I'm playing in Paris in November, but yeah, maybe we can do this in November someday. A theme idea would be autumn. Yeah, why not? What's a good Chopin etude to start with? I would say Op.25 No.1. That would be a great etude to start with because you have to mirror your movements on both sides, and you really have to start moving your arm and wrist and become very flexible. So I think I would definitely recommend Op.25 No.1. Paris or London, what is your favorite city? I think Paris has so many beautiful spots, but also a lot of dirty spots. But I guess I can say the same about London, I guess. I don't know. But London was actually also super impressive. I just feel like you need so much money in both cities to be happy. I don't know if I could become happy there. Gravitrix is asking, ich mache bald bei Jugend musiziert mit, du hast ja schon viel Erfahrung. Kannst du vielleicht ein paar Tipps verraten oder sagen, wie streng bewertet wird? So he or she is going to take place at the biggest national youth competition in Germany. And since I've been competing there in my youth as well, that he asked me to give some tips. Um, in the first round, in the regional round, it's not strict, like not so strict at least. Um, Normally the jury there is very nice to the participants. Starting from the state level, so the second round, it is much more strict. And it's very, very difficult to get into the national round. At least, yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to go into details there, but try to get as many performances as possible before the first or the second round, wherever you're going to play, or the third round especially. Like if you make it into the national round, get prepared and play as many performances with that program as possible. That's in general the best preparation for competitions. Yes, I've been in London. It was in the beginning of 2025. Actually, it was like probably exactly 1 year ago. Why are you dancing though? Is it like a restless leg syndrome? No, I'm sitting on a gymnastic ball and I'm just, trying to to stay in a movement, so I'm not hurting my back too much. Actually, I started this year with doing planks, 3 planks a day, as long as I can hold it. And right now I'm at, I think my record was at 2 minutes 40 for plank. And that actually, it really helps me so much to strengthen my core. Eduardo is asking, hast du bei Jugend musiziert mitgemacht? Wenn ja, mit wie vielen Jahren und wie weit bist du gekommen? So yes, I did take place at Jugend musiziert. I started the first time I played there. I think I was 7, and I played together with my sister piano duo. And since we were too young to go to the next round, we couldn't enter the next round, but we won the first prize in the first round, and so on the regional level. And then the second time I participated, I only participated in solo, and I was still very young. I think I was like 8 or something. I don't know anymore. I can't recall. And I also was not allowed to go to the second round because I was too young. So I only had the first prize, like the full points, blah blah. And then I took place when I was 12. Okay, so then the previous one I must have been like 9 or something like that. Yeah, I was 12, and there I also was playing solo, and I won the first prize for the national round, so Erster Bundespreis. And then when I was 15, 16, something around that time, I again took place and I again won the first prize on the national round. So again, the Erster Bundespreis. And then the last time I took place, I was, I think, 17 for the piano trio. Yeah, piano trio I played, and we also won the first Bundespreis. So I got some experience with Jugend musiziert, and ever since then, of course, I was not allowed to take place as soon as I finished school and started to study. So that was the last time. And since, I don't know, 4, 5 years, something like that, I am also being invited as a jury. Yeah, I'm not interested in taking place in competitions anymore because it's like I don't really see the sense in it, honestly, anymore. Okay, guys. Um, I think that was enough for today. It was so much fun, actually, to talk to you and to play for you um, this nice challenge. And no, I've never been to the Chopin competition, and I will never be. Um, do you think there's anything good about competitions? Yes, I think it's very motivating for people to get prepared, and you like the way to to the competition, like the whole process of practicing a lot and being motivated to practice a lot and to perform. That's something good about competitions. The competition itself, je déteste. um, but yeah, I think, if you have concerts, you can also motivate yourself to practice because of the concerts. I think competitions are very harmful towards music. I'm not going to talk about it in depth. I've been talking about that so many times here in the live streams. I'm starting to bore other people, I think. I just think that through the competitions, we are putting music into a very academic box, and there is nothing good coming out of it, I feel. Doesn't mean that the people that are competing there are bad or anything. Not at all. I'm not saying that. It's just that I don't know. Who are we to judge who is the best Chopin interpret? Like, they are all good. And what means the best? And also, if you're really searching for the best Chopin interpret, why is there an age limit to 30? Like, I don't get it. As if you can't play Chopin anymore if you're 30. So, yeah. Yeah, I think there is so much wrong with this whole competition industry. And if you've been part of it, you will see all the dark sides of competitions, and I just don't want to be part of it anymore. Now, you might be asking, why are you then in the jury for Jugend musiziert, which is the biggest national competition in Germany? Because I don't see Jugend musiziert as a real competition in that term. In the most competitions, you will have only one first prize winner, one second prize winner, and one third prize winner, and the rest, it's as if they didn't exist. It's as if they didn't perform well. And again, who are we to judge that this is the best Chopin interpretation ever? And in 5 years, we are going to search for another one. No, and I just don't like the idea of competing against other people in music. This is not sports. It's not about running faster than others. It's about making music, and at a specific level, especially like on a professional level, it's so much about subjective taste and not anymore about any objective things that you can rate. And with that youth competition, there is not just one first prize or one second prize or anything. Anyone can win the first prize if they perform well. And I think the idea of that is actually really nice, because it's a little bit like taking the Abitur, like the final exam, I feel. So if the students are doing a great job, they should all have the chance to do the final exam. And if they all learned and prepared well for it, they deserve all a good grade for it. And of course you can, give a little bit of points for someone did it really, really good and someone did it very good but a little bit less good, like there was maybe a little mistake or something. So it's the same for that competition. You have like 25, 24, 23 points. All of them are still the first prize, and it will give you an idea of, okay, that was actually really good. There are things that I can do better, things like that. But with the other competitions, like the normal competitions that you normally see, it feels like, I don't know which composer was it who said it, but it really makes a lot of sense. We are not racing horses. Like musicians are not racing horses, and it's not about playing faster or playing cleaner or whatsoever. It's about making music, and it's difficult. You can't just say that this is the best out of all of them, especially if they are all professional. At least I wouldn't claim to say these things. All right, guys. I think that was enough for today. I am pretty tired now. I'm happy to have my free day off tomorrow. Actually, I wanted to figure out how to do raids at the end of a live stream. I just don't know how to do it. So I will have to find that out, actually. I don't know how to do it. But maybe either today or next time. How do we do this? Stream together? No, that's not it. Anyways, we'll do maybe another time a raid. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Thank you so much for staying with me today and for cheering me on for that challenge. And we'll see us on Sunday for the next YouTube video and for the next live stream. Up until then, you can send me your videos for the roast to hotkeys.challenge@gmail.com. I'll put the email here. Hotkeys.challenge@gmail.com. Send me your videos and I'll be watching them in the next live stream. Until